Hi, this is Debbie Donovan from Londonderry, New Hampshire. You're live with Being Happy Stamping with Debbie. I have a lot of things to show you today. First, I wanted to show you the new catalog. I've been showing it to you all month so that we can only show you the cover, but we have a lot of exciting things coming for the month of January. We also have Celebration coming. Again, I can only show you the cover. And Celebration is only 2 months this year instead of the normal 3. And because we're going to be having a second celebration in the middle of summer for the fall catalog. So that's very exciting. And these begin on January 5th for all our customers. And the mini stamp cut and emboss machine is going to be available for $60. Hi, Don. Hi, Valerie. It's nice to see you today. And the fourth thing I have to tell you about is bingo. Be Happy Cards and Crafts. My friend Sarah and my daughter Megan and I are going to be holding a bingo on Zoom on January 29th. And it's $24.99, and you'll get 3 make and takes, a card from all 3 of us, and it's going to be a 20-person limit. The payment is due by January 14th. There's no exceptions to that because we have to order the product and then cut the products and put the packets together and ship them out to you so you have them in time for the 29th. And then it's going to be a lot of fun because the 3 of us together are always a lot of fun. We have a lot of laughs. And it's, like I said, it's going to be on Zoom. It's going to start at 5:45, but bingo doesn't start until 6 o'clock. I just want everybody to get together and just relax and, get used to being on Zoom. And you'll get the Zoom link once it's closer to bingo. And it'll go until 9 o'clock, and it'll be, hi, Sarah. Hi. I was just talking about our bingo, and it'll feature the Hydrangea suite, the Hydrangea Hill suite, which is what I'm doing today. Today is actually scrapbooking instead of cards. So that's new. I'm going to turn it down now, so I'm not going to be able to see anybody until I turn it back up. But I will answer all the comments later. Let me just adjust this. Sorry, these things for everybody are hard to bring down. Oh, I did turn my little light on too. See if that works. I want to bleach it out. Is that good? Can you see the whole page? I hope. I'm asking, but I'm looking underneath. Well, this is the first page. I did a 2-page layout, and it's a very easy for a new scrapbooker, and it's a quick one for a scrapbooker that's done it for a long time. Let me pretend this is the photo. I should have got a photo, but I left this up a little bit so that you can slide the picture right down in. Same with this. You could slide the picture down, and then you can stick it down. And same thing with this little green piece. You can put your pictures right down in the layout. Because I always put my pictures in and then do the scrapbooking around them. So this is the first page that I made. It's a 2-piece layout. And this is the second page I made. And this piece here has lines so that you can do your journaling on it. So I hope you like what they look like. So I'm going to show you, because when I seen this, and I told you last week when I was showing you all the paper that this just spoke to me for scrapbooking. So I'm going to just put the pages over here. I'm going to work upside down, which is new for me, because I haven't figured out how to flip the Android phone over. Okay, these are all the pieces I need for this layout. I'm getting pretty good at naming them and getting the sizes together. So this I actually used for the first page. Is you will make, you'll cut 2 pieces of white, Whisper White, which Whisper White is going away, but we do have a new white coming in because of COVID. That manufacturing plant that we got our Whisper White out of went under, so but it's cut, you want to cut it at 3.5 by 5 inches, and you want to round the corners, which the corners I already rounded, but for the tags I can show you. This is the I write on my back to remember what they are, because I have over 100 punches. This is the detailed trio punch, and everything I'm using is still in stock. This, I believe, okay, the detailed trio punch is $20. And you just place it. It lines up if you leave it alone. And you just punch it. It's easy to punch. I'm using 2 hands, but I can use 1 hand really. And it just rounds your corners nicely for you. And then I used, on the sample, I used the wrong one that wasn't in stock, but this is the fancy label, fancy topper punch. It's very similar. And all you have to do is slide it right in, all the way up, and you just punch. It makes it nice because you can use either side. And then I have the pink and I have the purple and the green. I did the same punch. I already rounded the corners on the green. So again, you're just going to slide them right up till it stops. You can turn it over and you can see how it just pops. I'm just pushing it aside for now. And then on the pink, just because I have different toppers and I wanted to be different, I actually did it on the green on that, but it doesn't matter. This one you can do 3 different sizes, a 1 inch, a 2 inch, or a 3 inch. These are 3 inch wide pieces, if I didn't say that, for my tags. The tags are, tags are 2 by 3. So they're 3 inches long. You just unlock it, push it all the way up, and you just punch it out. So it's a little bit fancier than the other 2. Just a different style. And again, I'm using my snails because I'm waiting for my, it's coming on the 29th. I did a 3-day order about 2 weeks ago, so that tells you how slow the mail is. So this is Old Olive, and this is Gorgeous Scrape, and they're cut at 4.5 by 5. Let me put those over there. The topper punches are $23 each. And this is the black sparkle ribbon from the regular catalog. This is part of the Hydrangea Hills, which is what this suite is called for the pages that we're using. And I'm using just a regular stapler to hide those because I want my page to lay flat. And this was the hardest part for me, was to get the stapler and the ribbon in there. And you just want to staple the ribbon. And we're going to trim that after. I'm just looking at my colors that I used. I like to be cohesive from what I used to show you. And the staple is decorative as well. And on this one, I used a piece of twine, navy blue twine, Night of Navy. Sorry, gotta use my colored names. And I just tied once. And I'm going to just do bunny ears. It makes the bunny, makes a nice bow. You can do either way for the bow. I do both ways for the bows, but a lot of people have a hard time making a bow. That's why I'm showing you the bunny ears. They're a quick way to do a bow. And you just hold the knot and you pull either side till you get what you like. And I usually like to trim the second piece down a little bit. To my ends, I like a little shorter. So that looks good. And I'll trim the ribbon after I put it on the tape, put them on. So on the Gorgeous Scrape, I'm going to just go around all 4 edges. And you just center it, because it's all should be centered. So it gives you a different illusion, makes it look like the ends are wider, but only because of the this one, the corner didn't quite get it because I rounded the edges. And this is the Old Olive, and again, take a 3.5 by 5 in the Gorgeous, in the Snail, which now is called Stampin' Seal, which I like much better than the Snail. It's quieter. And it works really well, and I'm disappointed with that one little bad batch of, not batch, but one bad refill that I got. And because I don't have my dies to cut this yet, I fussy cut around the edges of one of the pieces of paper. And this is the mercury paper. And I cut the circles. I cheated. I have punches that cut them, but we do have the circles. The circle dies that are in stock that you can use, that go down. So you just take some snail or glue. You can use glue. Same thing for this. You can use glue, whatever adhesive you like to use for your scrapbooking. And I just put it on the green just to give it a little bit. I really like how it shines. And so I want to just take them off for a minute. Put them over here. And the circles that I used, I did, actually I cut 2 of the bouquets out for the two piece layout. So I cut 2 of the bouquets, and then I cut 4 of the 1 1/4 inch circles, 2 1.5 inch, 2 1 3/4 inch. Yes, that's it. 3 sizes. So then you're going to just lay them out on the page, however you want to lay them out. I have little cats, and Murphy was up here, and he's a long-haired cat, so my background here is spongy, and he likes it, so I had to, he usually sits in the chair next to me, and he's gone off to sleep on the couch now, I think, because I kicked him out. Yep, that one's gone, so I'm just going to throw it away. I'm trying to use up all the old stuff I have as well, just to get rid of it. And to be honest, my favorite adhesive of choice is the Tombow glue, our liquid glue that we sell. And that's just a holder. We don't sell the holders. I bought that off from Etsy. But it's perfect. I love the holder. So this is going to give me 4 pages that I can do for my daughter's scrapbook. Her and my grandson my youngest grandson are the 2 that I'm working on. Well, I'm not actively working on either one at the moment, but that I need to be working on, especially my grandson. I was taking care of my parents when he was born, so he never got his baby scrapbook like the older sisters and brothers and sisters did. And they told me that one day, and I'm like, you're right. I forgot all about him. I didn't forget about him, but I forgot about his scrapbook. So I started working on that, and only working on it during our scrapbooking classes last year. But that kind of, they all got canceled this year. So I should be working on it more. It was a long summer. So I'll start working on it. I still have my daughter's pre-wedding parties to finish, and she's been married 11 years, so it takes me a little bit a while. when I get to it, I get to it. You know, I scrap. I'll do the whole thing all at once, but it'll be all like his first holidays, and I have quite a bit of it done. I have a lot of his different, I made a lot of his Halloween costumes and the kids' costumes. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to add these guys down. They are done at the end anyways. Let me just see how I did it. So I hope everybody's ready for Christmas or holidays, however, whatever you celebrate. We celebrate Christmas, and Megan went shopping today. She was off work this morning, so she was excited. She had some time to go shopping and pick up our groceries. So we're all set as far as the groceries. Now Meg gets to do the cooking because she loves to cook, which is good for me because I did all the cooking for years. And she's a very good cook. And you just put those down and you'll be able to slip a picture right underneath them. That one I might have put it, there it goes. So you can slide the pictures right underneath these. So there's page 1. I hope you like it. I don't want to bring it too close to the picture because it's a 12 by 12 page. And when you slide it in the protectors, the ribbons will all slide in with it. Then here's the second page. And again, we're going to have the cutouts and the circles. And the little green piece here is a 1/2 inch and by 3 inches, and it's cut on a point on one end. The layering circles, I put that you could use the mini cut and emboss machine for that. It's doing a little selling there. Here's one of the tags. I just love this. This is my favorite side of, well, one of my favorite sides. 4.5 by 5 again, by with the 3.5 by 4, or 3.5 by 5. And this is 3.5 by 5.5. And this is 4 by 4 and 3.5 by 3.5. I like my measurements to be a 1/2 inch away. You can do a 1/4 inch too, but I seem to do a lot of 1/2 inches. And then for this piece right here, what I did is I folded it in half just to give it a little bit of, you know, detail. And I just took, and you don't move the scissors when you're doing cutting, you move the paper. And I just did a little bit of a curve on it. So that goes in. This piece is 2 by 6. And the first piece that we're gonna put on is 1.5 by 12, which is this pink. And you probably missed it when I showed you the layouts, because you don't always pay attention to the background, but this is another stamp. You can also do this part by hand if you didn't have a stamp for it, but it just makes tails. So you just put it in. I'll turn it over so you can see the other side. It cuts it. It just makes a V in it. But you can take the scissors and cut up the center and then just cut on either side, which I do sometimes. So I want to just do my pieces of paper here first. Try to work in the camera. Still getting used to doing these Facebook Lives, and hopefully I don't sound too boring when I'm doing stuff because I'm concentrating, but I know I should be a little bit more excited. I don't like that little white edge I'm seeing. Oh, there's one on this side too. I used to laugh after everything I said. Now I'm trying to be more quiet, I guess. Because my mom always told me I was like my Aunt Cecile. She laughed all the time. Which is a good thing. It's always good to be happy. Now I'm just a little bit more serious. Especially when I'm teaching a class. But I like to laugh. I get my laughs. Especially when I'm with Sarah and Megan. We can't help ourselves. I'm going to change so I can see what this page looks like. Okay. I mean, even though I made them, it's still hard when you're doing them to copy. And you just want to put a little, I should have brought my little mat out. Last November, not the one that just went by, but the previous November, we went to Atlantic City. No, not Atlantic City. We went to Hartford, Connecticut for on stage our convention, and I actually did a scrapbook swap because we usually do card swaps. And you had to do, oh, I don't even remember how many I had to do. I think I had to do 20, two page scrapbook pages. They had to be the same paper, but they could be different. They had to be the same package of paper, the same suite of DSP, but we could use different paper so that we didn't have to buy like 6 packages of paper just to get, because there's usually 2 pieces of paper in the same of each style in the one set of paper. So that way we didn't have to buy so many, but I thought that was fun. I had never done that at scrapbook swap, and so I got paper, you know, I got other scrapbooks. I got 10 other books, layouts, and to be honest, I haven't even had time to look at them, and it's been a year. Just because we've been decluttering. That's our COVID project. We've been decluttering a lot. Our bedrooms, our kitchen, this craft room. That's why this is the first time you're allowed in the craft room. And the rest of the craft room is not all finished, but it was finished enough to get in here to film finally, because I like my craft room. I've done a lot of changes that my craft friends haven't even been able to see. They usually come to my classes. So that goes down first. And this little piece. We're going to bring a TV in here, so that'll be nice. Especially now that Megan will have to show me if she's not here, but we were able to do, when we did on stage, it was virtual this year, so we were able to put it up through the computer onto the TV screen so we could see it bigger. And that was a lot of fun. We did miss Lori, though, our fourth little comrade that usually comes with us. The four of us. Well, Hartford was Megan's first time going, because she just joined Stampin' Up. And she also joined Pampered Chef. She's a busy girl. She's doing her master's degree. She's almost there. I think she's got 3 classes left, she said. And she works full-time at the library. She's one of the supervisors, so she's the closest to the library, so if there's a snow day or something, sometimes she has to go in and check it, make sure nothing's wrong, no leaks. They had a big leak last year. Luckily, they didn't lose any of the actual collection, just a few of the children's books and some of the CDs that they were able to replace. Let's see. This is going to go up higher. I think I did everything a little over this time. Yep, another one out. Just throwing them away because, like I said, I don't need them, because our other ones are a little bit different. Which the snail actually, the Stampin' Seal, the more expensive, the $12 one is, there's one that's $12, and then there's one that's $8, but both of them hold the same cartridges. You know, they can go back and forth. But I like the $12 one better because it has little lines. And you don't have to push down as hard as you did on these ones. You just use that. And then I love this paper, and you can use it either side. I've already peeled off. There's a little clear film on it that you need to peel off to keep it, it keeps it so that it doesn't get scratched before you use it. And I just, with the hydrangeas being big little balls, you know, I thought that it would look nice cutting out balls, because of the little circles. You know, the hydrangeas shaped like a circle, and then this mercury paper having all the different cutouts that it has reminds me of a hydrangea. Let me keep that up a little bit so that it holds the paper. And this one. And there you go. So I can turn you back up. So, hi Irene, I haven't heard from you for a long time. It's my cousin in Vermont. She's a little older than I am. Her sister and I are best friends from growing up together. We went to Vermont all the time. My father's cousin and was their father, and they used to get together. We used to go at least every month to Vermont, it seemed. Every year. We were always in Vermont, and Carol and I were like two peas in a pod together, except for I've posted a picture online before the two of us. It was Easter, and I have 3 older brothers, and she had an older sister and an older brother, and so she got hand-me-downs, so she's wearing little hand-me-down clothes, and my mom had me dressed in a fancy dress with my hair curled, and she always said that I was the little rich girl, and I'm like, well, we weren't rich, but my mom kept me, you know, after having 3 boys, I was in dresses all the time, so I didn't have to wear hand-me-downs at all. I think the first time I got to wear pants to school was when I was in junior high, and before that I could wear pants with a dress in the winter. So, but anyways, I hope that you like the scrapbook layouts I did today. They were pretty easy to follow, and so I want to give you my host code for December. It's GZTEG63V, and if you spend $50, you get today's instructions for today's video. And then did I tell you about the bingo? If you paid by January 1st, that you got the entire months of December's instructions. So that's just a little incentive to pay early. And you can just, you know, go on the BEE Happy Cards and Crafts on Facebook, and you'll be able to, there's a little button, the bingo is on there as an event, and there's a button you push to pay, but it's like buying a ticket, and you buy your ticket and you'll be all set. And I'll be signing up for Zoom today, so because I'm going to start teaching classes in January for Zoom. So I have to learn Zoom next. That's my project today, is learning Zoom. Because I've been doing Zoom meetings with other people. I've been on this end of Zoom. Now I'm going to be on the teaching end of the Zoom. So I have to learn that. And it's a really good thing because you get to see everybody and everybody gets to talk. That's why I'm starting it 15 minutes early, and it gives time for people to get on, and if they have problems, they can call and into everything. So, but that's not the actual bingo is not until January 29th, but the payment is due by January 14th. That's the deadline. I will not accept anybody after that because, like I said, we have to buy the products. And today, I'm still waiting. I paid 3-day shipping, and that was 2 weeks ago, and it's not coming until the 29th. So the right now the mail is really slow because of COVID. So, but I hope everybody has a really Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and I will see you next week. Thank you.